Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. More drama is definitely going on in the courtroom. In fact, what you probably have never heard in other courtrooms, you're gonna hear it in a moment. But let's continue from where we stopped. For those of us who do not know where we started from, please check our playlist upload of this day. You'll get to see how it all began. We took a recess and we are back. Now we'll continue with the night schedule, page 7, Gombe State, and 8 local government areas. Remember, we are still on Labour Party versus INEC, Shettima, Bola, Tinubu, and APC. Let's continue. Now, the night schedule, page 7, Gombe State, the 8 local government areas presented and opposed by respondent, admitted by court, and tagged exhibit PBZ 1 to 8, all blood for Gombe. We are presented as well, objected and admitted by court. Then, of course, page 8 to 9, 8 schedule, the IRF report for Kaduna State, 21 local government areas. All respondents have objected as usual, but also admitted by court and tagged PCA 1 to 21. Page 8, schedule 9, supplementary certified RF for Kaduna, 2 local government area, opposed as usual by the respondent, admitted by court and tagged exhibit PCA 1 to 2. Quick one for the keys. Respondent remains INEC, Bola, Tinubu, Shettima, and APC. Petitioners still remain Labour Party, PDP, but for now we are looking at Labour Party in courtroom. Let us continue. Now, Schedule 8, page 9, still in Kaduna State, RF forms that cannot be linked to any local government area in Kaduna. That's the height of rigging. Now, I take that again for emphasis. Schedule 8, page 9, still in Kaduna State, RF forms that cannot be linked to any local government area in Kaduna State. Item 1 of it is blood RF download, has been tendered as well. Opposed as usual by the respondent, INEC, Shettima, all of them, that's their lawyers, and admitted by court and tagged exhibit PCA 24. I don't want to be in the shoes of Mahmoud right now. Let's continue. Page 8 of night schedule, IRF raw forms which cannot still be linked to any local government area in Kaduna State. 5 rows. Yay! 5 rows has been tendered as 1 to 5. My God, 5 rows. Objected by respondents as usual, admitted by court and tagged exhibit PCA 25, PCA 26, PCA 27, PCA 28, and PCA 29 for the 5 rows. Now, court took a recess for 10 minutes, and of course, we are back. Many people are just wondering what's going on. Well, we're ongoing still is page 9. The night schedule still, IRS certificates of compliance for 7 states. Tendering 6 states excluding number 1 on schedule, which is Akwa Ibom. Okay, let's continue. IRS certificates of compliance for 7 states and tendering 6 states excluding number 1 Akwa Ibom. The number 6 states were not mentioned but contained in the schedule, opposed as usual by the respondent, admitted by court and tagged as exhibit PCB 1 to 6. Now, pages 10 to 11 of night schedule of beavers and certificates of compliance for 28 states and FCT has been presented. Very much opposed by respondent, admitted by court and tagged exhibit PCC 1 to 28. I don't want to be in INEC position right now. But people are just wondering, why is it that INEC chairman is actually avoiding being sophoneered? Well, if you need to ask questions, let me throw the questions to you. Why do you think he doesn't want to be sophoneered? Let's continue. What serious argument is actually going on right now? Mahmoud hasn't responded to Labour Party's sophonere. Question is, why? But right now, for want of time and all that, the argument is still ongoing, but for today, the person who, the legal team, the legal luminary that championed it was none other than a senior advocate of Nigeria himself, talking about Dr. Liva Uzoko. But now court has adjourned this case till tomorrow, Thursday, 15 June 2023 by 9 a.m. Let's quickly run through what happened in PDP quickly. And this time around, it looks like Mahmoud will not have no way of escaping this particular one. Now, according to the news, INEC chairman, that's the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Yakubu Mahmoud, is set to appear before the Presidential Election Petition Court on Thursday. Keep it late with us for live updates. He will testify in a petition filed by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar challenging the declaration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president. Mahmoud has already been sophoneered by Atiku's legal team led by Chris Uche. At a recent court proceeding, Uche announced that Mahmoud, during his court appearance, will testify about the disputed presidential elections conduct and also present some important documents supporting the People's Democratic Party's presidential candidate. However, Uche did not specify what these documents would be. During the proceedings, Atiku's team introduced their first key witness, Dr. Alex Adom Tar, a lawyer and the former Attorney General of Benue State. Tar alleged that the presidential election was riddled with irregularities and failed to comply with the Electoral Act 2022. Tar, who served as the national coordinator of Situation Room for PDP during the February 25th presidential election, submitted 3 video clips as evidence. The clips, which included broadcasts from Mahmoud and INEC Commissioner in charge of voter education, Mr. Festus Okoye, promised Nigerians that presidential election results will be electronically transmitted for credibility and transparency. Despite strong objections from Tinubu, APC and Shetima's team, Justice Samani admitted the video clips and other documents as exhibits, which were then played in the open court. Further hearing in the petition will resume on June 14. Please keep it there with us. It's going to be interesting. I'm honestly wondering how I can just imagine what's going on right now with the legal team of INEC, APC, Shetima, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They would definitely have to prep him up. They will have to ask him questions that if they were in the shoes of Atiku Abubakar's legal team. Remember, they're all SANs, advocates of Nigeria. They're all legal six, so they understand the dynamics and the technicalities of this whole question and answer session. And they're going to prep him up. So they're going to ask you questions like this. They ask you questions like that. Some questions do like this or avoid it. But is there the way you can avoid? I guess what they will just be doing is they'll be objecting so that time, because everything have a time span. But whatever the case is, after Atiku is through with calling Mahmoud, Yakubu Mahmoud, INEC chairman, I'm very sure the Labour Party will find a way of also calling him. Because in all of this, he is at the center stage. They have an idea of what went down. There's nothing that will not eventually land at the table finally for him to document and approve. I guess that's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. Keep it there with us tomorrow, 9 a.m. to give you more updates.